Soybeans have fed millions of people for as long as we can remember. Now we're going to take those soybeans and save lives. We're going to heal wounds. We're going to treat burns. We're going to prevent scarring, improve dermatology, and take soybeans to places they've never thought they'd go before. I'm Joe Connell. I'm the founder and CEO of NeuEsse. NeuEsse is commercializing a human skin substitute made from pure soy protein. It has a lot to offer, and I'd like to tell you about it. It's the first water-based, all-natural, plant-based skin ever done. What we've done is animal studies already to prove full-thickness wounds have healed with minimal to no scarring. The patients have intact hair follicles and sweat glands after treatment, and it is regenerative. The first study we did was in a pig model, and here is where we proved that Omega Skin healed full-thickness wounds with minimal to no scar. This is a pig model. The top is control, no treatment, covered with Integra. The bottom proves minimal to no scarring. And the wound healing market is crowded. There's all kinds of treatments. The good news is the largest organ in your body and mine is skin, and nobody gets out of life without damaging it. So the market is tremendous. I'll show you in a few slides. But even though it's a crowded market, my competition comes in 3 flavors: unavailable, unaffordable, and unacceptable. Unavailable are those products that need laboratory preparation, refrigeration. They're just not ready when you need them at the point of care. We have a readily available skin from soy that doesn't need any preparation. Unaffordable are those products that cost $400,000 to $500,000 to treat a serious burn victim. You won't find that with Omega Skin. And unacceptable, I told you that my competition is from pigs, cows, cadavers. The newer products I'll show you in a slide come from neonatal foreskins and amniotic tissue and pig intestines. So there are cultures and religions around the world that won't accept treatment with those products, even to save their lives. An all-natural plant-based product seems to be very acceptable to those people, and we intend to open markets untreated at this moment because of those cultural differences. I am backed by an incredibly talented, world-class team. I have 40 years of experience in life sciences and pharmaceuticals. Our inventor is Dr. Peter Lelkish. He is chairman of bioengineering at Temple University. I'm also backed up by Jim McGuire, chairman of podiatry at Temple University. He's a key opinion leader in wound healing. Dr. Phil Campbell from Carnegie Mellon University is a world authority on growth factors. Jim Formato is an MD and a PhD. He helps us with a lot of engineering on our liquid skin sprayable gun. And Dr. Gerstenhaber is the inventor of the liquid skin gun that we have. I talked about my competition, and here they are. Foreskins, amniotic tissues, pig intestines. How does an all-natural plant-based skin that leaves you with no scar sound now? We have taken our money and patented this in 8 foreign countries, so we have the propensity for a global expansion. We have a pre-sub with the FDA, and we have manufacturing in place. We've done stability, packaging, and sterilization. These sheets are available. The prototypes are functioning. And this is a picture of my skin gun. We have proprietary IP around this skin gun. We have used it to spray not only my Omega Skin liquid, but hyaluronic acid for dermatology and wrinkle removal. We've done calcitonin. We've done flavonoids. It's an IP unto itself. We have an experienced management team to take this forward to spray other people's therapeutics as revenue generating, or to enhance our if you think of a diabetic foot ulcer, they don't give us the luxury of having a round wound or a circular or a square wound to match our bandages. It's an asymmetric crater in your foot that could lead to life-threatening situation. We can fill that crater with liquid skin that would be compliant with non-cracking, non-peeling. It won't leave the wound. So here's the market. The skin market is enormous, from $73 billion total accessible to, the acute wounds are $35 billion, bed sores are $20 billion, and with the population increasing, so is the market. So with a massive market, we think we can make a huge impact, disrupt the market. We're an addressable market of $12 billion. The segment for burns and surgery, I haven't tapped into dermatology. With proving no scarring, we can tap into dermatology for biopsies, breast reconstruction, Mohs surgery, what have you. In essence, the opportunity is awesome. The spin blower will give us an added advantage for providing different options for treating wounds. We can deliver in the field for our warfighters. We can deliver at the VA hospital and any point of care. If we get less than 1% of the market in the first year, which we plan, it will be $1.3 million. Here's our revenue projections. And again, first year we're looking at 0.1%, and that's $1.3 million. You can look over the numbers. I'm underestimating everything because that's the way we play. Everyone will be delighted if they come on board. We're strategically positioned to capture a large percentage of the market. If you look at pigs, cows, and cadavers, no one can decellularize them and put them onto the market for less than I could spin soy protein. So it's orders of magnitude less expense to manufacture, but we qualify for the same reimbursement codes, which are already handled. Therefore, hospitals, wound clinics, physicians make more profit. What gets paid for gets used. We can do some very aggressive bids and contracts, which we intend to do. We intend to go after two targets. One, the group purchasing organizations for the hospitals, because we can undercut the other competition by 25 to 50% and make a profit margin that is very reputable. And we're going after the Department of Defense. Every warfighter that we deploy should have sheets of Omega Skin in their backpack. It is lightweight, inexpensive, works better, costs less, and it doesn't care if you're in Alaska or Afghanistan. It's not heat sensitive, and it doesn't dissolve, doesn't deteriorate. I'm here to ask for $10 million of investment. I've never opened this up to a strategic. Although we've done a head-to-head comparison with Smith & Nephew's Oasis, they don't know who I am. They better find out. It was compelling in our favor. We've done studies against Integra. The thing that buoys my optimism is a recent acquisition of a competitor, Kerecis, from Iceland. They use fish skin to heal wounds. And although they only had $79 million in sales, they sold for $1.3 billion. So we're open for negotiations, partnering, investment. If you'd like to know anything more about soy skin, I'd love to talk about it. I live it. I'm a burn victim. My right leg was burned to the bone. I was never supposed to walk again. To rebuild that leg in a rural hospital in Connellsville, Pennsylvania, they took 360 deep circles of skin off my thigh, and they rebuilt that leg. That's 360 new wounds. That's 360 new scars. If my liquid skin were available then, we could have prevented 360 more wounds and scars, and I am on a mission to prevent as much skin grafting and pain from soldiers and veterans and victims as possible. So I thank you for your time. I'm Joe Connell, NeuEsse Soy Skin.